Alright, so it's 8:19 in the morning. I got me 7371. Another viewer of my videos, 92663, has been in his truck a week. Yeah, good stuff. And they must really be trying to phase out the 379s now, because that's a 388. And from what I've heard, they don't usually give the new guys the newer trucks. So they must be really trying to push out the 379s, which I still have, thankfully. I don't want a new truck. Anyway, yeah. So we got this. Looked it all over. Done that PTI thing. I still gotta log it. I probably should have just gone on now. But anyway. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I will do that right now.
Messaging. You have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
I know. Thank you. I also have a message. Done. That doesn't tell me anything.
Messaging. You have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
Alright.
You have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
You said that already. 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 How many times did I say that before I said I am? Okay. So, that's logging. We'll get that done. And then we'll go up to Tamco and get a load for Katie. Sounds like I'm getting it for someone rather than somewhere. Yep, but we're gonna do it. And yeah, we'll go from there. First things first, I'm gonna go over and get fuel. Okay, here's something that drives me crazy about this GPS. 685, right? Look how many miles they're giving me to run this. 594. This GPS is running me almost 100 miles out of route because it wants to stick with I-44 to I-35. Yeah. It wants me to run I-44 all the way over to Oklahoma City, run down on I-35 to catch 45 down to Houston. When I can just take the same route I took getting up here, literally right through the house, and get there. So let's see what happens to the 685 when I punch in the home address. Now isn't that sad? And it ran me that far out of route just so it could stay on the interstate? Good thing I checked my routing information anymore, isn't it? Now let's make sure it's actually doing the right thing. Because it's been known to screw me over before. Okay, we are following basically the same route up until Mount Pleasant. And then it wants me to go all the way over to 259. Which really isn't that big of a deal. But I don't really feel like taking 259 down. I take 271 down to Gilmer, and then take Texas 300 down to the 281 loop and down to the edge and around and over to my Texas, over to my Walmart. So yeah, it's stupid. And it looks like this guy's about to get his paperwork and get out of here. Oh wait, they don't get the paperwork first. They have to do that at the scale house. He's about to go. And I'm about to go. I'm about to get loaded, I think. I hope. Well, I've only been here for a couple minutes, so no big deal. However long it takes. Okay, so funny story. I didn't get fuel before I came over here. And I have a good reason for that. I do not like to fuel before getting a load because of the potential of fueling causing me to be overweight when I get out of here. So I'm gonna wait until after I get out of here, and then I'll go right back over to the terminal and fuel up again. And the scale here is actually really accurate, so I should be able to go by what it says And pay attention to this little gauge down here to make sure it's not going over that little tick right there by too much. I mean, I think there's microscopic little microscopic leeway there, but usually I like to keep it below that 70 mark. And yeah, where is this guy going? Were you given a bay door, or were you given a load outside instruction? Because there's nobody else here since the other guy left. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wait on fuel. Obviously I'm here now. I'm going to be waiting for fuel. I'll scale out, and scaling out will tell me about how much I can put in the tanks when I get over to exit 4. And then we'll go run. And then we'll go home. In 391 miles, give or take a little bit. Yeah, so I should be able to get a pretty decent amount of fuel in this thing if it is light enough I can fill tanks. And 788, well, that's a pretty decent number of miles for this particular truck. Still making 631. Let's see where that ends up when I get to the house. I think it's going to be a slight bit lower, but we'll see. In the meantime, my camera's at all, Sam. Okay. It is 10:11. We got 391. And I am finished loading after having only been here for about an hour and a half. Not bad at all. I'll take it. But yep, we're gonna go get fuel now, and yeah, then we're gonna go home, and it's gonna be sweet. We roll. Well, that's officially the most I've ever put in this truck in one sitting. And it turns out, God, this guy's truck is freaking noisy. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, because I blew a tire on the way out of Camco. Yeah, ain't that just a beauty? Well, I guess it's a good thing I'm right here by the terminal. This is going to be a big dent in my plans. So now I can see it a little better. These tires, they look kind of weird. Like the tread isn't even all even. Weird. Like chunks have been taken out of my tires. But all the other 9 tires look good. It's just this one over here. I don't know what happened. If I hit something on the way back from Tamco or what, but it ain't there no more. Wow. So I have experienced my first tire blow. Great. And it just had to be on a day that I want to get home. Isn't that the way it always works out, though? Oh, nice and cool up here. I'm gonna have some food, have a drink, and I think I'm gonna grab my laptop because he says it might be a while before they get to it. I just hope they get to it within the next 3 hours, because if not, then I ain't making it home tonight. And that's just gonna suck. Well, looks like we got a tire. I'll check all the pressures here in a minute, just to make sure we're good to go. Because apparently that was the problem with the last tire. It was underinflated. And sucky thing about that is, I just recently checked the pressure on them, all of them, and they were all within 5 psi of 105. Yeah, I noticed a lot of them were actually overfilled to 110. The drive tires were, so I'll be back. And apparently, checking pressure is something you're supposed to do every single day, which, dang, they overfilled all of them. This one's showing 120. What the heck? And they're all 10 psi over. Get on there. Don't be a jerk. Blast me in the face instead. Where is the other one? 110. 110. 110. 112. And 104. What a weird odd of numbers. 112. Find that freaking nozzle. Oh crap. 110. 118. And like I mentioned before, the trailers all got their automatic filler deals. And there's a light on the side of the trailer that'll actually warn you if there's a trailer fault. So, stop truck. Hello. Here comes the sweat. My worst enemy. So if there is a fault with the trailer filling up, the trailer tires, this light comes on. It is hot. And it looks like I still have time. I got lucky. This thing's gonna go off on me in a minute because I set timers and everything. Oh, I guess they went away. 1410. And it is only 204. So you can go up here. Ah! This thing keeps falling off. I already lost the bottom one, no idea what happened to it. Now this top one is the only thing keeping this phone from just jiggling loose out of there. And my iPod, because while I was up there in the break room, or whatever they want to call that thing, I think I finished up my dubstep mix. I think it is ready for upload now, but I'm going to listen to it on the way home and make sure of that. Because, yeah. Now you have a track name to go by. It's the first thing that came to mind due to the tracks I used. So, we'll see. See what you guys think of it. I think I am going to go ahead and try to upload it to YouTube. Because there's so many dubstep mixes by so many different people. I don't see why mine would get flagged down. I mean, there's a couple of good long ones on there with so many tracks, and most of the tracks I used in this one is actually already in a dubstep mix on YouTube somewhere, because I probably got it from there in the first place. But anyway, I'm gonna try to upload it to YouTube and we'll see where it goes. But first I gotta get the track numbering information, rather linked information, because I got the track numbers all done. I just need to do the times, because I'm crazy like that and actually take care of the times. But yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna get on that, and I'm gonna go back into the sleeper. Yay! Now we're making 6:30 because I've been idling for a little bit. So let's not idle anymore and let's go. Goodbye, Joplin. See you next time. It is humid as out here tonight, and my truck is making sure I know it. Dripping like crazy out of the AC evaporator drain thingy. Can't see it now, but man, it is dripping like mad under there. But I got the truck all loaded up and I'm going home now. And I think I might actually run the AC in this truck, because it is humid in here and out there and everywhere in this state right now. I mean, holy ish! What the f? Absolutely freaking ridiculous. Shut up. Nobody asked you. Alright, let's get rolling. Eventually. And I hit the pole. That would not be good. I think I took care of everything. Yeah, I did.